All right, all right. We should be live on YouTube. We should be live. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm taking some longs right now, currently in longs. Let's go, YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my Insta real quick. Let's shout it out. Let's go. All right. So currently we are in these longs right now still. I gave him a couple chances. I did get stopped out one time before when I was setting up for the stream. I was trying to play right off here, holding these lows as the lunch mitigation of the lunch lows here. But we got stopped out one more time here for about 40 ticks, and I gave it one more opportunity, as we can see here on the 5-minute. We ultimately did come below, and we took this 5-minute lunch lows, and we took this 5-minute buy side imbalance right here. So I'm going to keep stop really tight on this last one. I kind of want to keep it in profit at this point because we have 2-minute bullish order block here, bullish order block here, bullish order block even right here. So we shouldn't be going back down into this range. I'd like to see us keep spooling up at least to lunch highs. That'd be beautiful if we can target lunch highs today. Up top right here. So we're just going to take these pretty light. I'm not going to go too heavy today, simply because honestly, today's another one of those days where it's no huge news day. We did have more action than yesterday, but still, it's been, I mean, more of a weak day, more of a bearish New York session for sure. Because we could see, you know, Asia, London, New York here. New York took London highs, even previous day, New York highs dumped out. And we're still resisting the week opening gap, but still, it's a no news Monday and Tuesday, so it's still kind of chopping. We took highs, took lows, took highs, took lows, took highs, took lows. So it's a little more wide of a range seek and destroy day, but it's still, in my eyes, a seek and destroy day. It's still going back and forth quite a bit. So got to be careful in days like that for sure. So we're going to take these longs, going to keep them pretty light, only in two cons. And like I said, ultimately looking at target these lunch highs. Be a good 193 ticks if we can reach all the way up there. Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming more main squeeze for sure. I live trade in the Discord every day, but we are kind of renovating. We're doing a little different stuff in the Discord, so we're kind of working on another one. So until then, I'm going to be doing YouTube sessions and then partially still in Traders Evolve, but me and Trader Joe are working on a separate ICT Discord for everybody. So it's going to be pretty tight. But yeah, on this play, I'm mainly basing this trade long off the fact that we took lunch lows. We have a 4-hour buy side imbalance as support. So we could take a look at the 4-hour real quick. I'll show you. Same one we were referencing yesterday, and also I talked about it during my trade recap. We've been referencing this since Monday even, so the past 2 days, this 4-hour buy side imbalance right here, we've still been maintaining it, holding it. You know, we did come below it a little bit, huge wick, but still came right back, bodies respecting it. So I want to see if this little 4-hour buy side imbalance can give us some support still. And then 5-minute wise, we just came below lunch and mitigated this 5-minute buy side imbalance as well right here. So let's see right here, 5-minute. So the fact that we took lunch lows, short-term lows here, mitigated our 5-minute buy side imbalance as well as our 4-hour buy side imbalance, which is these two lines right here, same zone. That's what's given me my entry kind of and setting the stage for these longs. And now we just need to see them completely, deliver on our side. So we want to see now each bearish order block be disrespected on this side of the leg here. And then also this imbalance right here, I'd love to see work as inversion. So I want to see price work up from this zone. Yeah, I mean, Squeeze, it's going to be lit, bro. We're so excited. So we'd love to have you in there, man. We're going to be announcing more info this week. Honestly, like today, tomorrow, we should be. So we have this imbalance right here. This is a 1-minute sell side imbalance. I want to see price spool right through it as we are. We're up about 90 ticks right now. So we're doing good in these longs. I'm not going to add too much more. I'm not going to go too heavy. But we're going to just target lunch highs, probably be done since we have FOMC, CPI tomorrow, and then we got new week opening gap just above, and we've had like really low days, low volume days, so no news days. I want to be really conservative with my target. Just taking it to lunch highs right here. So we will sell two right about just a smidge below here. So we'll sell two up here. And at this point, I want to keep my stop. Ultimately, pretty much break even at this point. I mean, you can keep it just below that wick low right here. We go about right here with our first sell stop, and then you go from there. As we start to move up though and use this as inversion, I'll probably move it in profit just below this range, but I want to give it time. If it wants to go back down below this range, I don't want to get stopped out, so I'm not going to put my stop there just yet. Yeah, I'm going to announce it on the IG for sure. And also in Traders Evolve, we're going to start announcing it soon here. Super pumped, bro. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun. Strictly just ICT concepts, because currently in Traders Evolve, I mean, we do well, but it's just Danny doesn't trade ICT. He's strict, he's got his own strat, and we don't want to be confusing members during the lives having two different strategies. So I think it's the best thing we just separate. We're still going to be together, under Traders Evolve, but we're going to have just separate Discord so it doesn't confuse the members. So right now this zone, I want to see this sell side imbalance work us up. So I want to see us get support right here, continue up, and then as well as, that's based on just our 1 minute, and then our 5 minute, we have this bearish order block, this up close candle. So we got to start working up from this area here. We got us on. What's good?
Where's the
This is a no.
What are you doing? Longs?
Longs, baby.
Good job.
Yes, dude.
Good job.
Thank you.
I'm a rage quit right now. Son, I'm shaking, son.
These longs get
I
freaking
was up
slapping
11K, now I'm only up 5K today.
Damn. Still up 5K. 5K is big. These are you talking about?
5K is big, but it's not.
I know, not compared to 11K,
It
but
does not have wanted to go down,
know.
that's it. I think I was trying to show off a little too much. Yeah. Showing off on that. Pay attention, you don't have to keep trading, so.
we're up about 100 ticks right here, guys. Let's go. This is going to be the only real setup I look for, though. Let's get it, guys. We are pumping. I don't know if many people are in this stream either, but we got a banger entry. We're up 100 ticks right now. Beautiful, beautiful spool up right here. So we're clearing the sell side imbalance right now. I want to see us continue up to these highs. But we got to maintain this now. I'm going to move stop up in here now. So I'm going to move stop in profit. And we got to just let this puppy ride now. So we got to clear now the sell side imbalance. We got to work above it. but I like the use of it as inversion, using this buy side imbalance here as support. So we got it.
You're live.
I'm on YouTube.
Why are you on
I'm on
YouTube?
'Cause I saw you were live for Power.
Yes, but there's 2 live streams on Discord.
I'll go right now.
Bro.
Because I saw you were live on it, dude. I'm not gonna take over Danny's live either. So that's what I was doing. You were live, but I hopped on. Okay, we're going live on Discord too, everybody. Yeah. What's up? TE fam. TE fam. What's up, you guys? What is up? What is up? What is up? I was on live on YouTube. Still am right now. I was live because Danny was live too. Didn't want to get interrupting him, but we're pretty much looking at the same thing. I know Danny was trying longs in this whole area as well. I was saying on the YouTube live, I tried him out about right here. We did get out once for about 40 ticks. We gave him one more shot as we took lunch lows and mitigated this 5-minute buy side imbalance. So I gave them one more shot and have stop right now on this position in profit because I want to see clean delivery now above this 1-minute sell side imbalance. We worked above, so I want to see now. Okay, we got stopped in profit, guys. So we'll see if we take another trade right now. Good first trade though. I mean, it spooled up about 100 ticks in our favor, and we just got stopped in profit. So I want to see it fully deliver here. So we'll see if we take another trade right now. But the main basis for this trade was just the fact that we took lunch lows and we mitigated our 4-hour buy side imbalance once again. How we doing, you guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, no screen. My goodness. It should be sharing it as well. So sorry, guys. Can you see it now? Make sure the right microphone is on here too. So this is what we were looking at. So we just got stopped in profit. My bad, you guys. So we got entry right in here. We pumped up about 100 ticks into this sell side imbalance right here. And that's what I want to see get used as inversion. We got stopped in profit just on this push down, so entry was about right here. We got stopped here. I just dragged stop under these order blocks right here. But if we can work above this down close candle, I'll probably get one more entry going long again. We'll see. Still do like the longs up to lunch highs. Whoa! Shit! What's up? Just got busted in on. Jeez Louise. Hey, you had chocolate? Necesito. Thank you.
Trader Trap House.
Yeah, dude. Sheesh. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is a scary house to live in. Okay, you guys can see my chart now. Sorry for the interruption here. So let's see. First entry though was very good entry. The fact that we mitigated this 5-minute buy side imbalance and took lunch lows was very good. And then the fact that we started to use these 2 down close candles as support when we came here, boom, tapped these 2 down close candles as support, as well as this 5-minute buy side imbalance additionally there. This is what I really liked that, and then I got entry right about here off this. So beautiful entry. We got stopped in profit. We'll see if we can start to work above this down close candle right now. I'll probably look at more longs because I am a little more long bias right now personally. Until we break these lows, then probably we'll start going short. But if we start to break and hold below these lows, probably short. But if we can maintain this down close candle right here, I still want to see longs kind of pop in. So we'll see. We're gonna be patient for this one more entry. Let's see how many ticks we got on that last one. We did. Yeah, we only got about 14 ticks in profit, it looks like, so not significant. Yes, sir, man. Squeeze. YouTube fam. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. Really excited. Discord. Sorry, I'm live on YouTube as well. So I just started both streams. I'm gonna be streaming live on YouTube more often too. Both, we'll be doing it live here in the Discord, and then also some days we'll do a YouTube stream just to have fun. Have fun on YouTube as well. But we are flat right now. We're waiting for more direction. This could have been a hypothetical short, but the fact we took lunch lows and mitigated this 5 minute, I wanted to see this get broken, so I don't want to short this quite yet. I wouldn't short that quite yet, just based on this 5 minute, what we're seeing here. Take the mitigation of lunch lows, 5 minute buy set and balance, that nice wick. So we gotta wait here and see what we start to do in the 5 minute. We still have this up close candle right here. This was technically a bearish order block right here. We had a 5 minute, very minor change in state of delivery looking at this bearish order block. So it started to work above, closed above it. So at this current state where price is, this current price, we got to see if it can use this as inversion to still support our longs. It would have to, in my eyes, support right here, even to this wick low. So we'll see if this supports us. If not, this is probably going to keep dumping out pretty strong. So we'll see right here. Kind of interesting. Let's see, we just kind of mohawked this old area of distro as possible new accumulation. We'll see if we can get some rebound out of here. Pre-CPI BS, that's a fact. That is a fact. I mean, the past 2 days, today was a little bit more of an exaggerated day of yesterday because we still had really tight Asia and London. A little more trend in London though, and then New York we had obviously bigger sell-off, but still it was a larger term. Still seek and destroy. We just took Asia highs, took Asia lows, took London highs, took London lows. So we're dumping out significantly right now. And you can see also the resist of 1/3 ADR right there beautifully. So we went up exactly to 1/3 ADR, resisted new week opening gap, and then shot down right to negative 1/3 ADR, and we just maintained that. So we haven't had a huge range day. And then yesterday we didn't even touch our 1/3 ADR levels. So we just maintained a very tight range. So if you see 3 days maintaining 1/3 ADR, 3 to 4 days maintaining it, expect a large range day in the next couple days. And that's kind of what we're expecting for tomorrow. So we shall see right here. But we're starting to disrespect this, so I really don't want to play longs yet. Obviously, we're going to stay flat right now. Might not even take another trade. We're going to just kind of watch this on the side right now. At this point, though, it's probably more inclined to seek these lows. But the fact that we're still in this 5-minute buy set imbalance, I don't want to be shorting it quite yet. Because if we're looking at the 5-minute, this is that highest punch up on the buy side of the curve. This is now the sell side of the curve. So on the buy side of the curve, we don't really have a market structure shift until we really work below our most recent, on the buy side of it, our most recent swing low. So if we're looking at just the buy side of the curve here on the 5-minute, our most recent swing low is right here, because we had swing low, push up, swing low, push up, swing low here. So until we can close and hold below this as a swing low, that's a real market structure shift. And we've wicked it. We've taken the liquidity here, but we haven't held below. And right below that swing low, we have a 5-minute buy side imbalance. So that's why I'm really not playing short quite yet until we can really see that change in state of delivery here on the 5-minute, and then probably look for more shorts. Targeting below. So we'll see if we maintain this 5-minute, we'll start to maybe flip our bias short. We'll see. But if we still respect here, probably get entry up in here again if we can use now this 1 minute as inversion here. So we'll see. See if this starts to support here or not. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So not much for us to do quite yet. We're going to still sit on hands. We have this 5-minute buy side imbalance. We also have, we could look at 50% of this wick as well. If we're still going to be long, we should see price still maintaining that wick 50%. So we should see that. So let's go ahead and measure that out a little further. Let's see if we maintain that. That should be our real last resort. Let's also check the hourly real quick to see what we can go off of here. We do have not a lot. We do have, I mean, bearish breaker structure, yes. Huge hourly sell side imbalance right here. But I feel like, I mean, that could be the culprit to hold us down more. But the fact we took punch lows, we could see a retracement deeper into this range before we really melt off. So hourly wise, we don't have much to look at in this area really, other than the sell side imbalance currently here. So let's go back to our 1 minute. It's decent risk at this point. If I were to take a long tick range, isn't too wide. It'd be like 50-ish ticks to the lows, 50 to 60 ticks, which is good. But I still want to see it show more intent to want to move up here, because the fact that we wicked this sell side imbalance, I wanted to see a stronger delivery here. So I'm willing to be a little more patient right now. See, I don't want to just slap these longs in. I'd like to see if we can get more support here. And we are trading our 50K top step still. So we are on trade ovate. We trading our 50K top step accounts. We're not going too heavy on this account. I'm trying to be realistic, show you guys how I'd risk a 50K account. I don't really throw minis on until we have maybe a couple thousand, maybe 3,000-4,000 wiggle room. Honestly, I trade micros until account size has like 3,000 to 4,000 drawdown. Enough wiggle room. I really don't like trading minis if I have like $1,000 to $2,000 to risk. That's not enough really in my eyes. So let's see. We're getting a nice support here. So I am looking at, see how we're marking this as inversion. I'm also in my head thinking of this bearish order block as the same thing. I don't want to make the charts too messy, but essentially right here, this is a bearish order block. So if we're short in mind, this should be resisting price to the downside. So if we can see it close above 50%, closing above it and then retest, that should be nice support for us right here. So I'll keep the bottom end notated here. So we'll see if we can work up, bounce even at 50%. We'll see. We'll watch 50%. I want to see how we can work above that right now. So it's roughly that up close candle. It's roughly 50% eyeballed. So we'll see. Just wicked it. So still gonna be patient here. We gotta wait. If we can see it deliver up above this though, that's where we'll probably take another long. But we can see this almost acting as a bearish order block right here. We came up, mitigated, completely dumped down, but we haven't broken this range quite yet. So we'll see. But that was a nice 60 tick move down from that. So that's why it's good to wait until we really close above it, because we would have just instantly got in and got pushed down 60 ticks. So we have to wait. We have a 1 minute bullish order block here, so we'll see if that supports us up. Bullish order block, 5-minute buy side imbalance here. What? That's zero. What I'm saying. How long does it take to grow? I mean, with micros, it can take maybe consistent trading for maybe it could take 2 weeks, could take 2 months. It depends how many trades you're taking. If you're over trading, if you're just hitting maybe 3 trades a day, you try to target 300, $200 a day, 2 to 300 ticks. I mean, if you're just trading two micros, you can have a 60, 70 tick stop loss, 50 to 70 tick stop loss. You're only risking $50 to $70 because if you're trading two micros, each tick is $1. So if you're risking 50 to 70 ticks and you're targeting 300 ticks, if you make $300 per trade, imagine you do that twice a day or even once a day. It's only going to take you really like a couple weeks. Then you can start to size up. And that's only with two micros. If you size 4 micros and you're still having nice and tight risk, it could take you a week just to get that wiggle room. But it's really important so you're not stressing out. So you're not like, because if I was just with a brand new 50K account right now and I want to trade 2, 3 minis, you can dig yourself in a freaking hole real quick. You can probably only afford to lose 3, 4 trades with that size, So you want to develop your account more than that before you go too heavy. So we are sitting on hands here still though. Did you guys catch shorts this morning? That major nasty sell-off here. I mean, it just completely dumped out after 9:30. 9:30 was already ripping the highs and then shoot, shot down. I wasn't taking much. I was kind of looking at longs overnight as we were here, targeting just, current London highs as we were making them here into New Week opening gap, and that's really it. Because you can see we came below New Week opening gap so far this week. We had Monday here, resisted New Week opening gap, which is this purple box. Same today, Tuesday. We maintained below it overnight, shot above it, and then completely sold right below it. So we'll see as we're working back above, we haven't really made a trend for the week yet because we're still just maintaining it kind of. And we'll see. We still have 4-hour support below us, so it's really not, in my eyes, either side quite yet for the week. So it's right now 2:40 as well. So let's see. We got 20 minutes until 3 o'clock Eastern. We'll see if we get some pumpy here. We need some pump. I'd like to see it, honestly. I would. Let's check ES real quick as well. Let's give it a little gander here. Let's see ES. He's kind of working below that wick for 50% as well, a little bit. Same thing. We're seeing the same thing on ES here. 15-minute hourly. Let's see the 4-hour. Do we still have that buy side amounts? We still do on ES. We have right here, even this one below. Tiny one, but still maintained, pushed up. It's looking more almost short though on ES. I mean, the fact that we ripped these wick highs and had such a strong rejection here. We'll see. 15. But it still looks like, I mean, we took lunch lows. I feel like we can still return a little deeper into this range, minimally to lunch highs, even looking at ES. We don't really have an SMT or anything to go off of. But let's also check out dollar index, taking out highs. So we are inverse. We are inverse today. Dollar had a bullish New York session, took out lunch highs as equities are taking out lunch lows. So not too bad. So let's see if we can support here. Still want to keep these longs in mind. But at this point, we have this down close candle now here. So if we can work above this as a bearish order block and then come down, retest this here, or even retest 50%, we can probably take them. But Just got to be careful. Want to wait for it to really come up a little more. Let's go, Moo. Yeah, but you got to be patient. That's good. That's good. But the longs are looking good. I just personally want to be a little patient here. But they're looking good. They are looking good. Still maintaining this greater 4-hour buy side imbalance on NQ. So kind of what we're. Let's make that bolder here too. Let's see. Let's do 2 pixels. Let's see. Let's see. Do we have any new day opening gap support? Let's find out. Not exactly. We do have a nice resistive new day opening gap here, March 19th. Into that sell side imbalance. It really did melt off from there, but would like to see that offer real good support. I mean, we could see it really using nice resistance. Boom, worked above, worked here, maintaining it, worked below, retested it. So once we can clear this zone, we also have a nice new day opening gap support. We have our sell side imbalance as inversion. So we just need to wait for it to kind of come up in this area. And then we'll see. But if not, I'm going to be sitting on hands. I need to be patient here. Yeah, bro. Especially on days like today, you have to. I mean, days like yesterday and today. It's best to be just waiting it out. But really, not enough to play. It's just too high risk at this point. You can take the longs at this 5 minute and just hold them under if you really want to be just, you know, a little higher risk. I like waiting for a little more delivery to occur, showing us a change in state. But we are at that 5 minute. You could technically frame it entry at the 5 minute. We're inside of it. Stop loss would be below that wick, essentially, on the 5 minute. This is the 5 minute chart here. It's a 5 minute buy side imbalance. So if we enter on it, you would have to have stop at the low end of it, which is way too wide, be 170 ticks. We could have stop at the bottom end of the 5 minute, which would be 70, but you still run the risk of getting stopped out because it could still run these short-term lows, and technically it's not broken until it works below that wick. So, if we do that, it's just higher risk because you can get your entry just, okay, I want to get these longs. I want to be in right now. Boom, let's get in. I'm impulsive. And then, all right, let's keep our stop as tight as possible. Let's keep it under this wick. Well, price could still run this short-term low. We got our 5 minute, all these down close candles as a bullish order block to offer potential support. So it can still run these lows, short-term low raid, into that bullish order block, and then pump right up. And we would have got stopped out on that whole move. So that's why I like to just be patient, wait for it to play out, and then see that 1 minute, 5 minute change in state of delivery, and just get that entry on the side while it's delivering. But if this 5 minute we had less tick range, let's say to the bot wick low is only 60 ticks, that would be viable. We'd say, all right, let's just take our risk here. It's only 50 to 60 ticks to these lows, so very nice risk. Let's say it was still able to target 150-ish, 100 to 150 ticks. That's still a viable trade. But the fact that to these wick lows it's 170 ticks, I would be waiting for more info because it's just too wide to have your stop. And it runs too much risk to have it at this point because, I mean, in my eyes, it runs more risk because you just are keeping it a little premature, you're keeping it too tight, and you will probably get stopped out. So it's best to be able to wait for that trade to happen and be able to put your stop where you want to have it instead of just forcing it and keeping it super tight just to get in there. It's better to really wait it out. You could take the sell side off too. We were looking at that last night. I was looking at that as a little target down. We're good on that though. Doesn't need to take up any space here. Let's see though. I want to see it deliver up here. I want to see it use this as support, this down close candle. So we need to start to clear it. We've been roughly 10 minutes in this little range. And it's even in this range, it's like 100-ish ticks. So you don't want to get washed in this, honestly, right here. It's either going to sell off crazy or it's going to start pumping like a mother right here. So we'll see. It's a real sensitive area. Let's see if we can get this to start to form a 1-minute smart money reversal here. We took these short-term lows. We should have done the damage here, so let's see if we can really start to reverse now. And then we could start looking at these longs. See how these next couple candles close. I'm getting, a little tempted to get in here soon, but I want to see it deliver a little more. I don't want to just get in on a little pump. I'm thinking, I could possibly take a very light entry here and then keeping stop below this down close candle as support. This should be an order block right here. We took short-term lows, so we shouldn't have to go below this low. It's just really aggressive, but that's a good possible idea right here. Could have been a good entry, would have been, pumping a decent amount, but I want to see if we can retest here. Maybe I'll start to go in. Let's see. Want to be patient. It could have been a real aggressive entry. I was almost thinking of getting in here, and framing it below this down close candle at these wick lows. But I'd like to see it work above this first, honestly. Because we had such a reaction there. If we can start to disrespect that, we're going to really start running. Give it a light shot here as we're testing these highs out as mitigation. We'll try it out with just two. Starting out. Stop loss has to still be below here. So below this order block. So we got to keep it right there. I'm going to keep it at that wick 50% right here of this. And ultimately, I'd love to target lunch highs. If we can, that would be our ultimate target. And if we can start to show a bounce here, I might add maybe one or two more, but I want to keep risk pretty light today since we're kind of in a no news couple days, kind of a choppy couple days. So let's be safe than sorry here. I want to give them a chance. This should have done the damage. So we're having our stop loss just below or just above that. So in case it does go below there, we will be getting out. But we're giving it opportunity to run here. I think we have good possibility to run up a little bit. So we are in these longs. Approaching 3 o'clock, so we got 5 minutes till 3. So we'll see if we can get some volume here soon. And this is what we're looking at as support. So we have our stop just below this. This should be supporting price up here, as well as this 5-minute buy side imbalance retesting it. So we should see it continue up. And if not, we're getting stopped just as it before it breaks fully these lows, because it'll probably rip even lower if we have these relative equal lows. So I want to get out just before that, because it'll probably, if it does sell off, it's going to spool pretty hard probably, if it does, because we have these relative equal lows here. But the fact that we took these lows out, we had this reversal, start of it on the 1 minute. I know it's a very fractal reversal, but still, that's what we're going based off of. I want to see some strong delivery here, like now. So I might even mark it out if we start to work below here and we start to just stall here. I'll probably just mark it out. Wait for something better, maybe just not take anything else today. I want to give it the chance, but if it just takes too long, I don't want to participate in that. It's looking primed, so if we are primed to run, we should run pretty soon. We should run like by 3 o'clock. We should see some movement. I'd like to. But yeah, so if it does come below that, we will reassess. I mean, it could still definitely pump, but we're keeping our risk as tight as possible. So even, like I said, if it does rip below here, it could still even take these 5-minute short-term lows and react from that order block. But it's just way too wide for us to wither that amount of stop loss. I mean, I'd like to keep it below all that because that's really what should be supporting us ultimately, but we can't because it's like 150 something ticks to almost 200, keeping it at the wick lows. So we're scoping in deep on just this 1-minute fractal reversal because this should be ultimately, if we're very strong, this should be supporting here. If it wants to be high resistance, it still can run this out and then run. But we're keeping it for this very tight stop on the 1 minute because we're seeing this as the ultimate zone it should be running from. But we'll see. I mean, so far it's wicking quite a bit. I'm not liking that. I want to see it really run now. So if we do like 2 more candles of just stalling right here, we might just close out and wait for a better trade entry. Testing that order block a little deep, a little deep. That's why these 2 days before news too, I'm not trading too heavy. So we just got hit right there. Bummer. About 70-ish ticks is where we got hit. Right at these lows, these wick 50%. So we're down about, I mean, the first trade we got about, I think we're 15 ticks in profit. We just got stopped at like 77 ticks. So we're about down 60-ish ticks on the day. I don't really want to throw another trade in just to do it. I mean, I want to still wait. We're looking at this 5-minute to give us the support. And at this point, I'd be waiting to see if it runs these lows and then pumps again. But I don't know if you guys want to really participate in this craziness right now. Because if we just ran these lows, so let's see if we can fuel that run up now. That'd be a bummer, but still doing that same thing. We took short-term lows at this point. We have our bullish order block as support, so we'll see if this can run us up. Maybe we take one more. Sheesh. Let's see. It's 3 o'clock now, so really we got to see something in this last hour. I don't want to just take another long just because we need to see it reject these lows now. Because that's the worst case scenario. It should have been stronger delivery here on our side, but worst case scenario, you'll see it run the lows out again and again. So we ran lows out, even a deeper time here. Reacting from this once again is our order blocks. We'll see if that supports us. And if it does, we'd still have to, I'd be waiting again to see if we can enter based off something as inversion. Let's see right here. Still looks juicy. It's looking like it's getting ready to move pretty far somewhere though. It's getting some volume. I'd like to see if we can get another little move here to end the day. I would hate for it to be like yesterday where we just didn't move at all during power hour. We just literally stayed in a tight range after lunch because that's literally what we did yesterday. We were waiting for longs and did not happen. It just maintained this tight range the whole time. So we'll see after lunch. We started to break out of it finally just now. We took the lows, but we've been just wicking back and forth this whole time after lunch. So we'll see what we can get moving right here. Let's go. So it's hit the bottom end of our 4-hour buy side imbalance, and let's see what reaction we get here. So let's see. And it technically is still not broken. This is a 5-minute buy side imbalance because this wick low would be the break of it. So we stayed inside of it. We stayed inside this order block here. So if we clear this again, this will be reclaimed. We'll see if we can now pop from here. Volume's coming in very strong. So I just want to gauge the sell side imbalance now. Don't want to see this 5-minute get used as inversion. So if we can work above now, it's going to be good for us. But like I said, that's why, I mean, if you had the 170 tick stop, whatever, I mean, keeping it below this, you would still be in this trade, but it's not worth it to be sitting through all this. You want to see it delivering on your side immediately. So that's kind of where I stand. I always wait for that mitigation. And then once we could see a 5-minute additional and a 1-minute change of state of delivery, that's what I enter off of after we get that mitigation. So same thing at this point, since we gave it the opportunity here, and it definitely could have. We could have held this 50% and just kept pumping. But the fact we took these lows again, we have to gauge it again now. So we got the reaction. We took short-term lows. That sets the stage for this possible entry. And now we still have to wait. So, okay, if we want to look for longs, we check one. We took liquidity, mitigated a discount PDRA being this 4-hour, once again, even deeper. And then also this 5-minute, we're still inside of it, even a 5-minute bullish order block. So still is primed for it. But now additionally, in this spot, if we want to get an entry, we still need to wait and see on the 1-minute or down close candle supporting price. This one can be potentially right here. Is this sell side imbalance going to get used as inversion, or are we going to pop right into 50% and just dump from it? So if we can see right now, this down close candle offers support. We break 50% of this sell side imbalance and work above it. So I'll probably take one more opportunity long. We'll see if we can get it and still target, same target we're looking for. That's what you have to do. HB, just take into account what you're doing, write it down on paper, because that's what is the most damaging thing, is just kind of quickly burning through accounts. I mean, we're all guilty of it. It happens real quick. It happens real quick. The only thing that's going to stop you is writing down your trades. You have to write down. That's what stopped me, at least when I was starting out. I mean, if you're able to write down and make sense on paper why you're taking that trade, you're going to take more valuable trades than just doing stupid stuff left and right. And even contract sizing, your risk management, write down, okay, I got in based on this, this, and this. I assessed risk. I put my stop loss around this, this, and this because of this. It could be I shaped it around a 5-minute or a 1-minute order block. I put stop below mean threshold of this order block because I wanted to risk only $400 on my account. Like, you have to just create rules like that and write that stuff down. And that's going to keep you on track. HB. And that goes for all of you. I mean, journaling your trades is going to help you write down that stuff. So you're kind of filtering out trash trades, rather, because if you're not willing to write it down, like, I'm just reversing myself just because, like, that's the stupidest idea ever. And that's a lot. Oftentimes, it's blowing people's accounts. It's just the emotional reversing, the emotional just chasing momentum. Because if you write that down in your journal and be like, hey, I just got in that long because it was pumping strong and I just took it just because, that's stupid. I mean, really. And then looking back, you'll be like, shoot, I really did, I really did some stupid stuff, and that's how you're gonna grow. It's the only way you're gonna grow as a trader. No one can do it for you. You have to really realize your faults and improve on them personally. I mean, it's your own psychology, so you have to improve it, and it's tough. It really is tough. Like right now, I could be chasing shorts, but I'm still being patient because on the 5-minute, we are starting to get a shift in market structure shift. We did break that short-term swing low here, but inside this range, we're still in this order block, this 5-minute sell side or buy side imbalance. So we are working below it though, but we haven't closed on the 5-minute yet. So after this candle closes, we can reassess. We got 2 minutes left. If we do close below, maybe we can look at some possible shorts going on to the end of the day. Targeting, we have an open sell side or buy side imbalance right here. So that little gap right there. We also have an old new week opening gap right there as well. Relative equal lows here. So if we are going short, that's a great target down here for even 153 ticks down to these lows, down to that new week opening gap, that imbalance right here. But I wouldn't be going there until we see this 5 minute candle close below, and then you could probably look at this as a change in state of delivery right here to the sell side. So we'll see here. We will see. It's running a trend on the 5 min. I mean, it depends, I guess, what trend you're kind of paying attention to. I don't really plot trend lines too much, but I mean, we could be looking at that as a downward channel here, a little trend down. We have such relative equal highs here on the way up. I haven't rated them. I mean, that's nice round liquidity. We have this trend going up. We're starting to break it. You know, if we were looking at this as a bullish trend, we did start to break right here. So we got 25 seconds left on this candle. We'll see. These shorts are getting nasty though. If we can close below, I'd like to maybe position on these shorts, but let's see if we do. Let's see what we do here. This 5 minute candle could just be a nasty little wick, and then we reverse now right here. Let's see what we do here. Let's see what we do here. We did close below. Show disrespect here. Pretty much touch the body close of these right here. Looking at this one, we did mitigate the close there. Almost broke this whole order block here. These shorts could be sanding right now, guys. Let's see. I mean, this was a 1 minute inversion. We had a buy side imbalance that did get used. That was kind of what we were looking at here, this 5 minutes to support us up. But now we did change state of delivery here, so we did close below it on the 1 minute. So we did use it nicely as inversion so far on this run down. I don't really know if there's really a super clean setup for me to play right now, though. I mean, this could have been a hypothetical entry short, but I'm wanting to be patient to see if this zone breaks completely right now. So, I mean, still kind of neutral personally. We did close below this 5 minute though, so we are leaning more towards shorts at this point, honestly. We had a nice retest here of that as inversion, that 1 minute. So let's see. These shorts could keep sending, but honestly, for me to get in, we'd have to keep stop tight. We're already kind of below where we'd want to get ideal entry. We want to shape it at least above this. That'd be too much. I don't want to just shape it above these candles. I mean, this is nothing to frame our trade around. I would just be kind of chasing price at this point. Heck yeah, Radical Hooper. It's good stuff. Yeah, we're kind of waiting right now. We're looking for one more long possible opportunity here. Just being patient. No, it's good. You got end of the day in good green. You know, I wouldn't place any more trades. Honestly, I'd be done on the day at that point. I would be conservative these past 2 days. Let's see what we can do here. Probably take one more entry if we get something clean. This is why chasing price would just wreck you, because I mean, there's nothing to frame it around here. We have this bearish order block that you should be if you were short. I mean, you could frame it around that, but you see we completely just filled up this range almost. So if we start to work above that, probably get in long, use this that we did use as inversion. This was a buy side imbalance. If we bounce here, we could use that as a reclaimed buy side imbalance. So even though it got broken, the fact that we're now working above it again, you can use it as a reclaimed buy side imbalance. Also in tandem with this 5-minute that didn't even get broken yet. It hasn't taken the wick low. So still technically you could say it's maintaining this 5-minute as well. So, but we got to see this work above. Candles are moving pretty fast though. I mean, already 83 ticks in just a couple minutes. So we got to be careful right now. These moves could wreck accounts. So be sizing properly. Don't be going too heavy. So that's roughly 50% here. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Make it accurate. So that's that order block 50%. Let's see it work above, and if we do, I want to target lunch highs today. That would be nice if we can smack that out. That'd be a really good target. We have a long range until there. Okay. I want to get in kind of soon. I want to see maybe we retest 50%. I could be getting in right now. Stop loss has to be really below these lows for about 40-ish ticks. So I want to keep it a little lower if I can. So let's see if we get a little bit more of a retracement. Let's see. Let's see. Or if we can work above here, I'd want to keep it below here. So we're going to give these a shot in this inversion right here. Would have been a better entry right when I was talking about it, honestly. But I got a good feeling about these. I think we should deliver up to lunch highs. This will be the last trade, and I really want to see this run up to lunch highs. So we'll put our sell to limit roughly up there at 302, a little below those lunch highs. And stop loss, I'm going to be keeping it. We have a hefty target, and we want to be realistic, so I don't want to see it go right now below that range. This should be an anticipated bullish breaker right here, high, low, higher high. We should be working above this up close candle, so I want to keep stop just below it at this point. So if we work below that, we're getting out. This high, low, higher high formation. We could even measure this out a little bit right now. Let's see what we can do here. And even our target is right at 2 deviations approximately. So we can move this a hair down. Let's just target 2 deviations. So that's that reversal, the start of it, 2 to 2.5. So that's going to be putting us right at roughly lunch highs to show us indicative, potential reversal there. So we'll see. This will be the last trade. I'm in two cons. We're very light. It's kind of a higher risk past couple days, so I don't want to go too heavy personally. So we're in these. Let's get it. This is the last trade we're taking today. Algos are bringing things down with the big orders. Yeah, it's kind of tough territory. I mean, definitely could be either side. We could keep ripping highs all time. We're really close to still everything on our, looking at our 4 hour. We're still in a consolidation if we look at this whole range. I mean, I know it's huge, but this whole range is consolidation. So it's just tough. We can keep ripping the highs here. We can, you can argue either side. It's tough. It's freaking tough right now. That's why really in times like this, we're just electing to scalp and really just scalping based on sessions and liquidity. So, and new week opening gap, stuff like that, PD arrays. But we can't really use higher time frame too much as of right now. We're kind of just scalping hourly zones, sessions, session liquidity, 4 hour roughly, 4 hour, like we have our 4 hour buy side imbalance as support. But we really aren't swinging to like, oh, we got to hit our daily, previous daily highs or anything. It's not like that right now. We're not getting good swing trades. We're just not in the territory for it. It's a good entry. We anticipated this as a bullish breaker. We worked above. We're using this 1 minute as a reclaimed buy side imbalance. It was inversion. But we now are using it as a reclaimed buy side imbalance. We never broke this 5 minute, so we are essentially, if you want to keep it bare bones simple, you could literally just be focusing on a 5 minute buy side imbalance here support without all this. I mean, but I'm notating quite a bit more than that just because I like looking at more stuff. But literally this 5 minute buy side imbalance, you could have entered on it, had your stop loss below it, and enjoyed this trade. But you could be biting your nails a lot. You could be getting stopped out. You could be blowing your account because if you want to size in with 2 minis here and the low end is 170 ticks, that push down could have blown your account and then it moves up in your favor. So when you're in a trade like this and you see how wide the tick range is, you have to take that into account and be like, oh shoot, 180 ticks from the open to that wick low. Probably have to size down a little bit if I want to take that trade. Because you really do. I hate seeing people think ICT or any concepts. I hate people saying that trading doesn't work because they get, just stopped out left and right. But you have to really understand how to realistically set your stop without just doing it prematurely. I mean, moving your stop way too tight, having 10 tick stops, you're bound to get stopped out. So you have to be realistic with it. You can move it to break even at this point. I'd like to see it still maintain this breaker, so I'm not going to move it up quite yet because this breaker, we had an immediate rebalance at it. We didn't have a delayed rebalance. So you could see price worked above, and the current candles was just retesting it. So we didn't. That's called immediate rebalance. As price works up above it, the current candles are printing and using it. Boom, worked up. Delayed rebalance, we can still have one. It worked above it. We can now retest it. That would be a delayed rebalance and then push up. So I don't want to have stop just quite yet there because if it does that and then pushes up, I'll be getting stopped out. You can do it though. It's just personal. If you want to keep your risk really tight, do that and then get that second opportunity. If you get stopped at break even, cool, or even have it a little above it so you lock in commissions. And then if it goes back down and pumps back up again, get your re-entry. You can play it that way too. Everyone has different psychology. I just like sitting through it, being realistic, and having that wider trade on and just waiting for it to deliver on my side and waiting for a bunch of re-entries. Beautiful pump though here, guys. We could take some partials here at these relative equal highs. I would recommend that. We're at 100 ticks right now. I would definitely recommend 111 ticks. Beautiful pump. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful run. I mean, this is what we were waiting for. Bummer we did have to get stopped out once, but this is the run we were looking for, guys. I'm only into, I guess I'm going to sell one here. We'll sell one at 112 ticks. And we'll sell our last one right here. 140 ticks just hit, guys. 140 ticks just hit. We hit this as inversion. Tempted to get out of full pretty soon here, but stop loss, I'm going to move it up now to just above break even. We shouldn't have to deliver down here. So last contract is going to be just above break even. So we got our stop now just above break even. We're in a risk-free trade now. So let's get it. We'll even move it up just below here. Just below here. A little higher. Getting tempted to close full though. I want to see it deliver pretty fast right now. I want to see it deliver very fast. Sell all too, guys. If you want, sell all. We're already up 130 ticks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out 128 ticks because it's just a BS day, guys. We don't have to rip lunch highs. We mitigated this sell side imbalance again, and that's kind of what broke our trade on our first trade. So the fact that we made all of our loss back and then some on this move up, it's good enough for me. I'd rather be conservative today. We have new week opening gap. It can keep running, by all means. It definitely can. But I'm cool with cutting at 130 ticks and just shy of our full TP. I mean, it can still run up there. I'm not saying it won't, but it's a little high resistance today with no news, and price could just be dangling, just chilling in this range before CPI, FOMC. So I don't want to play with that. Let's get these dubs, those guys. I don't know if you guys caught that. Press spam some dubs if you did. That was a pretty fast banger, honestly. It moved up in our profit like in 2 seconds. That was a dub, guys. And that's what we like to catch, man. I like being patient for those clean runs. So I mean, we had to sit here for quite some time. We did get stopped out, yeah, but once we saw it deliver again on our side, we had that change in state of delivery here, breaking that order block 50%. First entry, reclaimed buy side imbalance, immediate rebalance on it. Second entry, even looking at it as the breaker, the high, low, higher, high, the immediate rebalance on that. Boom. Even here, high, low, higher, high, immediate rebalance here. Could have taken an additional entry there, but since it's not an A+ setup, we're not going to be pyramiding in too much. But that was a dub, guys. That was really clean. Let's go. I need a max win. Let's go. 5K a day. Yeah, that's gonna be it though, guys. That was a good little scout, good little 130 tick scout. Took profit right at like 1.25 deviations too, right as we hit that sell side imbalance, and we are still freaking ripping, guys. We are still ripping. We are. But we ended in profit. We didn't take one losing trade. The first trade I took was stopped in profit, and then our second trade we schmacked here. So we'll call it there, guys. I'm gonna record a trade recap as well. I mean, we can kind of do it a little bit right now. We kind of just did. But if you missed it, we were really looking at this 4-hour beautiful run here too. Getting a little FOMO, but better to be safe than sorry. But yeah, this 4-hour buy side imbalance is what we're looking at to support on a higher time frame. And then 15-minute, we didn't really have much other than the fact we took lunch lows. And look at this, guys. We're still running. We're going to probably hit full TP. Could have held that puppy. We definitely could have. I kind of wanted to, but the fact we were chilling at 130 ticks, that was good enough. 130 ticks, especially on a high-risk day. See your green, take it. Didn't have to do this. Frig, look at that. G freaking G, though. But yeah, really our basis for this entry was the fact we took lunch lows. We had our discount PD raise, our 4-hour that we were mitigating. And right here on our first entry, it definitely could have delivered. So that's why you have to frame stop realistically, even trail it up with you if you're in profits, because that's what maintained us, our being in the green even after this first trade. That's what it's all about, guys. I just love being able to do this with you guys live and be able to teach you guys this stuff. And let's keep it up. Let's keep going tomorrow. Let's kill it. Tomorrow's going to be a very interesting day. It's going to be very interesting. We'll see what we get in the morning. Kind of pumped to see what we do tomorrow. But still, I mean, so far this week, if we just look at our hourly here, this week has just been sideways. So really, it's going to be kind of interesting to see what we do. Are we going to dump out here? Are we going to resist new week opening gap? It's showing potential resist here so far Monday and Tuesday, with Tuesday really displacing through it. So, I mean, our idea today was that we wanted to see a retracement a little deeper into this range, minimally breaking short-term highs here, and cut it around the week opening gap because we have it as resistance. So we took that long. We cut it early. We didn't cut it fully at our full TP, even though it fully delivered just now. But we're conservative. We did great. We cut it in profit. And moving forward, though, I mean, it's just going to be interesting because new week opening gaps right here, we could even see this be a change in state of delivery. Possibly tomorrow we work above new week opening gap, but it's been strong resistance, and we'll see. We took buy side right here, today and have that insane displacement down. So it's going to be interesting to see after we take these short-term highs and have a new week opening gap just above, what do we do? Are we going to start to resist this and start a short setup, or are we going to disrespect and just keep running? I mean, it really can be either side right now. So we did good though. We really just scalped the sessions, and we did great on that, scalping lunch session and then having PD arrays supporting our idea, and we freaking killed it, guys. We did. So we'll end it there. We will end it there. I appreciate you guys coming. I hope you guys got something out of this session. You got it. You bet you guys. You got it, cat. Freaking appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for coming. Have a great rest of your day. Don't overtrade. I know we got a half hour left, but play it safe. Today's been crazy kind of back and forth day. It's still running. I know. Damn, I'm getting a little little FOMO on that. But guys, I can't complain, man. We cut it at 130-ish ticks right about here. So what do we really miss out on? Maybe like, yeah, an extra 100 ticks, but who cares? We'll get that another day. Who cares? So, all right, guys, that's it. Peace out. Thanks for coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's kill it tomorrow, guys. Adios.